All right, it's 7 o'clock, and we have a public hearing that we need to conduct before we go into session. So public hearing will occur immediately before the Bedford County Board of Commission meeting on September the 9th, 2025, which will begin at 7 and held at the old courthouse located at 1 Public Square, Shelbyville. The public hearing will be held for the following rezoning issue. Glenn Cruzine, I guess, representing Southern Land Acquisition, LLC, is seeking to have tax map 88 parcel 63.04, 25.48 acres plus or minus, rezoned from A1 to R1. And R1 zoning classification would allow minimum lot sizes of 30K square foot. The Bedford County Planning Commission gave an unfavorable recommendation at its June 24th, 2025 meeting. The Bedford County Board of Commission Rules and Legislative Committee moved to issue the issue forward to the Commission with an unfavorable recommendation as well on August the 19th, 2025. So is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak regarding this rezoning? This is the item on the agenda tonight. Okay, I didn't see anything signed outside, and I don't see anybody raising their hand, so we'll declare the public hearing closed. And if you'll stand. All right. The county attorney will lead us in prayer.
Thank you for Jesus Christ and his sacrifice, for it's in his name we pray. Amen.
All right, thank you for that. Join me in the pledge. All right, now I believe the meeting will officially be opened by the Chief Deputy, Nakia Elliott.
Hear ye, hear ye. The Bedford County Board of Commissioners meeting is now in session with the Honorable Mayor Chad Graham presiding.
Thank you. All right, so first item would be roll call by County Clerk Donna Thomas.
Commissioner Anderson.
Here.
Commissioner Boutwell. Commissioner Boyette.
Here.
Commissioner Brothers.
Here.
Commissioner Davis.
Here.
Commissioner Epperson.
Here.
Commissioner Farrer.
Here.
Commissioner Hooker.
Here.
Commissioner Johnson.
Here.
Commissioner Maddox.
Here.
Commissioner Neely.
Here.
Commissioner Pinson.
Here.
Commissioner Smith.
Here.
Commissioner Adam Thomas.
Here.
Commissioner Mark Thomas.
Here.
Commissioner Thompson.
Here.
Commissioner Vick.
Here.
Commissioner Yaki.
Here.
17 present, 1 absent.
All right, moving down the agenda, the first item here is approval of the County Commission meeting minutes from August 12th.
Make a motion to approve. Second.
Okay, is there any comments or statements? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, now we're ready for public comment regarding the agenda in general. Is there anybody in the audience that would wish to make a comment on anything on the agenda tonight? Okay, I don't hear any or see any, so we're moving on, and now we're ready for elections and confirmation, so I'm going to give it over to Donna Thomas.
I will entertain nominations for chairperson.
Nominate Chad Graham.
Second.
Any others? All in, right now we have one nomination, Chad Graham. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous.
That's rare. Thank you for that. All right, so next is election of the pro temp. Commissioner Hooker.
I'd like to nominate Biff Fair.
All right.
Second.
Multiple seconds. Do you pick somebody's name? Okay. Any other names or comments? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. There's my wingman. All right. Next is, let me see. I've lost my way here. Rules Chair to submit any requested changes for the standing committees. Mr. Chairman.
there were no contacts. As far as I know, I think the standing committees should stand as they are. So that's my motion, since there's no other request.
And I'll second that motion.
Okay, so the motion is second, is leave them as standing. All right. Any other comments or questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, thank you. Now we're ready for our notaries for October.
Second.
All right, motion second. Any add-ons or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, presentations, we're skipping that. We don't have any. We're ready for resolutions. So now, here we go, Resolution 2611, and this was a resolution for schools' federal projects budget, and there was some verbiage cleanups that audit wanted to see the finance department have, and that's what that document is, would just bring us in line to be in compliance with those programs.
Move to approve. Second.
Okay, motion is second. We're open for discussion. Any other clarification? Do you agree with what I said? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. And then next is, we're on to Rules and Legislative Committee, and that's the rezoning request that we just read, where Glenn Cruzan, representing Southern Land Acquisition LLC, is seeking to have tax map 88, parcel 6304, rezoned from A1 to R1, and R1 zoning classification would allow lot size of the 30K square foot. Had unfavorable recommendation from the Planning Commission as well as the Rules and Legislative Committee.
I move to follow the recommendation of the Planning Commission on an unfavorable recommendation.
Second.
Okay, motion is second to be unfavorable, meaning we will not rezone. Any other comments? Yes would be to not rezone, correct. The motion was to follow the recommendation, which was to be unfavorable, not to do it. So yes would be, we're not going to rezone this particular property at this time. All right, when your name's called, vote for or against.
Commissioner Anderson,
Yes.
Commissioner Commissioner Boyette,
Yes.
Commissioner Brothers,
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson,
Yes.
Commissioner Farrer,
Aye.
Commissioner Hooker,
Yes.
Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Maddox,
Yes.
Commissioner Neely,
Yes.
Commissioner Pinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Davis,
Yes.
Commissioner Smith,
Yes.
Commissioner Adam Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Mark Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Thompson,
Yes.
Commissioner Vick,
Yes.
Commissioner Yaki.
Yes.
Does anyone wish to change your vote? 17 ayes, 0 noes.
All right, so next item under Rules and Legislative was a request for the renaming of the Walking Horse. It says An Eastern, but technically An Eastern is no more, so it is the Walking Horse Railroad overpass. The Railroad Authority met yesterday with a favorable recommendation as well to rename this as a tribute to Jim Tracy, State Senator Jim
Move
Tracy.
to approve, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Okay, we got motion in multiple seconds. Okay, we're open for discussion. Is there anything that needs to be said, or anybody want to say?
Well, I'd like to comment, so we came through the rules, if you don't mind. If you want to make some comments from the letter, I'd like to. I think it'd be proper, though, to say some stuff about Senator Tracy, if you don't mind. We got a letter it was signed by Warren Wells and Kurt Cobb to request this change. They were both involved in state government years ago. And I'm not going to read the whole letter. It was 2 pages, but I will comment part of it so we can sort of fill in some of the others. Of course, we all got the letter in our packet, but some of the public might not be aware of it. But it was written, "We respectfully request that the Walking Horse overpass located along the Shovel Bypass Corridor be officially named in honor of former State Senator Jim Tracy. The completion of this overpass was a critical step in making Shovel Bypass a safer and more efficient roadway. And it did replace what would have been an at-grade railroad crossing, which makes it a lot safer, certainly. And it did go in front of the Railroad Authority. They had a special call meeting to meet last night, and they approved it unanimously as well. But Warren Wells helped sign it. He's the CEO of the celebration. He, at that time, worked as an intern, and I'm not sure who, but he did eventually intern with Jim Tracy on his staff, and then later he joined Governor Haslam's staff there as on the governor's staff. So he is involved in state government, has been involved with state government. Senator Tracy did secure and along with Kirk Cobb, who was our representative from this district, and Senator Tracy was senator from our district here at state level of government. And to ensure that, at that time, Governor Bredesen was not Republican, was Democrat governor, went through his budget, but it was eventually sent to Senator Alexander, who had been governor for 2 terms here in Tennessee. He was in a powerful position, being on the Senate Appropriations Committee. Well, he got the $1 million that was eventually granted for just the overpass bill through a federal appropriations bill, and it was earmarked for that, and he worked in coordination with State Senator Jim Tracy and Representative Kirk Cobb. So they were all very instrumental in that. And then I'll go on and read. This was a vital project. It stands as a cornerstone of one of Bedford County's transportation network. The Walking Horse Overpass remains an enduring example of infrastructure that delivers safety, efficiency, and economic benefits for the entire community. And I see no reason why, of course, it was requested through state government. I think Commissioner Thomas checked with somebody to see if it's okay with that level, and they said good. I consider it a state level issue, so I don't really consider it a local consideration. But also, Jim was in the community for a number of years. His first as an insurance agent. He had an insurance agency there on North Main, right across sort of from the post office. He was an insurance agent for 20 years. At that time as well, he was working for the TSSAA basketball official. He was very active in officiating basketball during the winter months. He eventually then ran for school board from the 9th District because, well, they were three, Commissioner Smith and Thompson and I, we all got elected in 02. He was in our district. He and Trent signed my petition to run in 02. So I've known the Tracys for a number of years. He also eventually then, after serving on school board, he got elected, appointed as USDA Rural Development Director. That was a big deal. And he did work with rural areas throughout the state, all 95 counties. And his dad, James Tracy, lived down the street from us over on Cloverdale, and I visited with him, and his wife and mine had the same name. But it's sort of unusual, but it's Betty. She went by Betty, but her middle name was Jean. So we always laughed about that when I talked to him before they both passed. But anyhow, he went on, and of course, he was the head of the Transportation Committee in the state government, and then he was the head of all of that in the federal government. So he has been, I hate to use this word, pillar of the community, but he was. He was very active. His family's been here for a number of years, and I think it's very befitting that we named the overpass in his honor. So I make a motion to approve.
All right, and I think we had multiple seconds with that, so I don't think anybody could have said that better. I'd also point out, of course, I've known him not in the capacity you have, but when I got elected, one of the sort of campaign promises you try to make was at the Ag Center to get a concrete floor in that second building, and it was through working with the Ag Board, which Bill was part of, but the big thing that made it happen was Jim Tracy, USDA at the time. That's the grant process we used, and that allowed us to get that floor in there, and that's opened up for lots of things to happen at the Ag Center that we wouldn't have had. So, yeah, he served way beyond just the snippets that we're able to talk about here tonight, but we're grateful for him, and we're grateful for people that have given to this community and continue to, and he continues to do that, so we're honored to be a part of that. Is there any other comments? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, thank you for that. We're ready to, we have nothing to report on the Public Safety Committee, and Courthouse and Property had nothing to report. Under Financial Management Committee, we have one, which is Board of Education Budget Amendment number 1, and it should have been in your packet.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, motion second, we're open for discussion. We've got Robert here if you got any questions. Okay, you okay with voice vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. And now we're ready. Other business, This isn't, I guess technically it doesn't require a vote, but an acceptance by the commission to record it in the minutes. This was the financial management updates. This was the cleanup items that clarified how the Financial Management Committee continues to monitor and to satisfy audit with our record keeping. It should have been in your packet as well. So we need a motion to approve that or accept that.
Make a motion.
Okay, Sylvia, and seconded. All right, any other comments or questions about that? All right, all in favor? Any, all right. Now I think we're ready. If I didn't skip something, we have any announcements that we need? Commissioner Vick.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just want to remind everybody, Friday, October 3rd, we're going to have our first winter coat distribution. We've, through the generous contribution of an anonymous person here who's just concerned about helping our community and supporting it, they have financed the opportunity for us to provide brand-new winter coats for every child at East Side Elementary School. Our friends at Coca-Cola at Reyes Bottling in Tullahoma are going to provide coats and hats gloves and hats for everybody there. Dr. Garrett has just done a phenomenal job and opened this up, and Carol and Tim Harwell and the school board to help make this available. The World Literacy Foundation is going to distribute 2 books for each one of the students. Operation Warm Coat provides those. Our friends at Five Below in Shelbyville, they have an office here in Shelbyville, or a shop here in Shelbyville. They're going to give tote bags. Eileen and Kelly at City Current are organizing this whole event. There is a few opportunities if you want to volunteer, but the kids at Eastside, this is going to be the first time that we've done coats. We've done shoes before, and just to remind everybody, through everybody's help here, we've distributed almost 1,000 new shoes to kids in Bedford County, 2,500 books. It's just been phenomenal, and so it's and Commissioner Thomas says when we go, we always receive a blessing, and I think that's exactly right. So if you're available Friday, October 3rd, Eastside Elementary School, 7:45, no later than 11:30 will be done, and we need your help if you can make it. Thank you.
All right, Commissioner Epperson.
Yes, the Bedford County 4-H pumpkin sale is coming up. It will be Thursday, September the 11th, and Friday, September the 12th. And all the proceeds benefit the Bedford County 4-H. It's also 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And on Saturday, September 13th, it's 8 to 2. This is at the Ag Extension Office on Midland Road, and it's cash or check only.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Pinson.
Okay, this is September the 25th, 28th is the 5th American Mule and Bluegrass Festival at Cooper Steel. On Thursday, the 25th, through to Dr. Garrett's yes, we are bringing in 744 fourth graders to learn about the value of the mules. That's a lot. This is progressively increased every year. The show starts on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There will be a donkey show on Saturday. Come on out and participate.
Great. Yes, Commissioner Davis.
Warren's here, and I went back there and was able to talk to him. We have walked around the horse show grounds all our lives, and I was talking to several and even talking to Mark. This was one of the most remarkable horse shows we've ever had in this community. We thank you. I thank you personally. All the volunteers, I worked for 9 nights, and I know you guys are worn out. We're all worn out. I don't know the numbers. I hope they're astronomical. But I want to thank you personally, and we here want to acknowledge you, and thank you so much for what you do, Warren.
All right, and who else did, Commissioner Yaki?
Yes, I have 3 things. October the 4th is the Flat Creek Fire Department barbecue, around 4-ish till whenever. October the 11th is the Normandy Fire Department chili supper, again, about 4 until they get through. And then my last thing is, you should have gotten an email from Kim Thomas, who is in the 5th District and has appeared before the County Commission and the Planning Commission relative to the RVs. She was very upset, and she said she was going to send out a letter to everybody, and I said, do whatever you want to do. But she also asked me to make a comment tonight. And so my comment is, this is a law-abiding citizen who's done everything, followed all the rules and everything that they have built, versus a person who, according to the state of Tennessee, is living in an illegal structure, not recognized as a true residence. I ask that all of y'all think about this. I'm not sure what Commissioner Johnson and I will bring forth or can do, but I would just ask everybody to think about it and what has transpired, and that this could have been preventable.
Okay, you want the county attorney to, we were discussing this, you want to give you a snapshot of where he thinks we at least currently sit in regards to this?
The county is without any authority to do anything. We had an opportunity previously to address that issue, and it was the will of the commission not to get into that area. There is a private nuisance action, which would be an individual lawsuit by one property owner against the other. I didn't do a deep dive. The mayor asked me to look at it earlier this week, but I don't find anything that the county can do about it. Maybe the state, through the septic and sewer system, can get at it that way, but I don't think the county has any legal authority whatsoever.
But the homeowner could take a civil action against the neighbor, the nuisance, under the nuisance. Right, and then Commissioner Anderson.
Mine will be real quick. I encourage everybody to go watch Community and Cascade football any chance you get. But this Friday night, it's our first home game at the new stadium. Has been redone. It's got a new field. It's got a food truck park in it. And it's going to be a really special night, 7 o'clock. Right here, we play Independence High School. And thanks to Gary Cooper and Cooper Steel, without them, that couldn't have happened. And if you hadn't had a chance to look at it, go out and look at it. It's really nice.
Absolutely. Is anyone on the right-hand side want to say something? Everybody's dominating on the left here. Did I miss anybody on the left?